Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We just got our GMT purchases in, and we got In the Shadows, Resistance in France, 1943 to 1944. Here's a game designed by Dan Bullock and Joe Schmidt, and graphics designed by Terry Leeds, and of course, produced by GMT. A brand new game in the shrink. It's time to tear the shrink wrap off, see what we get inside the box, and find out what we get. So, for some reason, turn the brightness up a little bit there, buddy, so everyone can see. There we go. Alright, so it's ages 14 and up. 1 to 2 players, includes a full solitaire system, so you can see the solitaire is 10 out of 10. Complexity is only 3 out of 10. Playing time is only 30 to 45 minutes. So pretty quick, pretty simple, pretty easy. In the Shadows is a 2-player card-driven game about the desperate struggle of the French resistance against the occupying Nazi and collaborating French forces during January of 1943 and June of 1944. In the game, we will play as either the resistance or the occupation and fight over the hearts and minds of the French people. The game strives to have people better understand the nuances of the resistance and the clandestine nature of the fight that led to the founding of the Fourth Republic, French Republic, etc., etc., blah, blah, blah. Let's open it up and see what we got. Right? That's what you guys came for. You didn't come to listen to me read. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's open the box and see. And first things first, tear this shrink wrap off. Oh my god, it looks better already. It looks better already. Look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, baby. Just like that. What do we got inside the box? Put that over there. We got a rule booklet. Whoa, and we got a second rule booklet. And one's for solitaire, one's for 2-player. So, very nice. Although what I wish they would have done was color-coded one of these 2 books differently. I know it just says solitaire rules of play, but they could have like put a blue filter on this one, or a green filter, or something like that, just to make it stand out a little bit different. Minor nitpicking apart. In the Shadows, a player aid, a resistance, and occupation. Alright, 2 player aids. We have a nice player board, which is the proper size of a player board, especially for a solo game. Nice and small. You don't need to have a massive table presence. You're not trying to impress anyone when you're doing solitaire. Round tracker goes up to 9. Occupation resources, your APs, your authority, your resistance operations. Single-sided, obviously. A few tokens to punch out, which we always like to do to show everyone, you know, how easy and quick it is, and sometimes how difficult it is depending on the game company. But with GMT, you always get nice components, nice thick quality there. We have a bag of pieces. We have a bag of bags for that one little counter. Wow, that's crazy. Like, how many bags are in here? Like, what are we gonna do with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags? Like, we need 6 bags for this? No. Like, barely. Like, I could, if I wanted to, put all these things in here and keep the 6 bags for something else. Like, that, I guess, maybe you might want to put your cards in a bag. I don't know. Alright, well, let's tear this out of there and see what we got. Check out these cards. Cards are kind of important in a card-driven game. Not that this is a card-driven game, but it's a card-assistant game. All right, so we have Solitaria Persona. Oh, so you have different personas you can play as. 4 different personas. Top secret. No, I'm not going to spoil these for you guys. No, I don't think I will. I'll keep those as a secret. All right, we have the resolution deck. Okay, so there's a resolution deck. Okay, good looking, kind of plain on this side, obviously, but we're just talking about different pieces and parts and locations. We have a event deck with all the different events, with the people and the locations and the events and things that happened in real life. False papers. Alright, so we have some red and some gray. So probably one's for the resistance and one is for the occupation. Okay. Hey David, how you doing? Picked this up recently. Excellent components. Personally, I love the artwork. Struggled initially until I figured out how I had goofed on the rules. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not complaining about the artwork. I'm just saying, you know, if they would have tried to separate these two rule booklets a little bit, just to put, you know, if they could have put like a blue or green filter just to tint this a little bit so it looks differently. I mean, I don't see the difference unless I look for this. See what I'm saying? It's exactly the same, other than the says solitaire, which is fine. It says solitaire, but they could have done something so, like, if I'm grabbing a rule booklet, here, I want to pick this one up because it's the green one or it's the blue one or whatever. That's all I'm saying about that. We have a solitaire event deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different French for the 9 different turns, maybe. I don't know. And then we have a solitaire location deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so a few of them. Different districts. All right. Now the question is, probably what I should do is put the solitaire in one bag and we'll put the other stuff in a second bag. So this way, yeah, we don't have to worry about anything. And you got a couple extra bags to help sort out some of your other games or whatever. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Good, nice, thick, mounted map board. Nice, okay. Let's take a quick look at the rules, shall we? Alright, so the base rules. Introduction, solitaire components. Oh, I am in the solitaire book. Again, I didn't even mean to do that. But since they look the same. Alright, let's take a look at this. Alright, so resolving cards, the game board, spaces. Alright. Location cards, personas, the game pieces, game setup, select a persona for this, select a persona, shuffle a persona and draw one at random. Shuffle location cards into one deck and the resolution cards into one deck. Place each deck to the side. Shuffle all 18 of the solitaire event cards and place them to the side. Draw 2 cards from the event deck into your hand. These cards will be inspected during setup. There are 3 informant resistant cells in these 7, 6, and 14 spaces. Sequence of play, initiative, action phase, end phase, the occupation bot and what it's going to do. Yeah, it would have been nice, again, just a side minor note, it would have been nice to have just this, these look exactly the same, exactly. And it's just, you know, you go to pick up a rule booklet, you're going to have to look to see what it says. It would have been nice if they would have just tinted this with a blue filter, green filter, orange filter, whatever, just to make it look a little different. You know, just a minor nuisance. That's what I meant to say. Resistance actions, occupation bot actions, victory, and the resolution deck composition. Okay. And the occupation bot. Okay. All right. Let's look at the regular rules now. Surprising, it looks the same. All right. Introduction box components. Event cards. Map board. Game pieces. Game setup. Sequence of play. Resistance actions, occupation actions, victory, historical notes on all the different cards. Nice. I do like when they add that. I do like that. Some designer notes. Game designed by Dan Bullock and Joe Schmidt. The game development with Jason Garr. I hear he's really good. Terry Leeds is the art and graphic designer. Playtesters, proofreaders. Oh, we'll know who to blame now. We'll know who to blame. Production coordinator is Kai Jensen. And producers are Gene Billingsley, Mark Semenich, Roger McGowan. Oh, no. Good old Roger McGowan. Andy Lewis and Tony Curtis. And there is, okay, Farley GMT. Farley, they're starting to put the information on the back cover like they should have done, like every Euro game out there. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's still a good. Well, there you go. It doesn't take long to tear it all apart. And unfortunately, that's all there is. Good looking game. Nice quality, solid box. You can hear it. It's going to be one of these ones. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a good one. I have got this on my War Game Challenge. I think I was one of the few people to add this to my 10 War Game Challenge. So, for the War Room. Yep, and I will share that with you guys. Right there is my 10 War Game Challenge for 2025 from the War Room. We have In the Shadows, Undaunted Normandy, Liberty or Death, Plum Island Horror, Combat Commander, Great War Commander, The Gist of Robin Hood, Great Battles of Julius Caesar, Normandy 44, Fields of Fire. So I have played, I'm going to mark down the ones I have played. So I'm going to mark down that one we played already. We've done A Gist of Robin Hood already. We played Combat Commander already. We played Plum Island Horror already. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? That is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Undaunted Normandy. I don't remember if I played that or yet not. I'm not 100% sure, but there it is. In the Shadows. Look at that. Lovely stuff there. So there you go. That is a Tear the Shrink for In the Shadows. Looking forward to trying this out. I'm going to probably try and play this solitaire. I'm also going to try and play this multiplayer with Jerry, Cardboard Commander. We're going to try and play this multiplayer as well a couple times. See how it plays multiplayer. See how it plays solo. Then we'll do a little review on it. But it looks like a solid entry here from GMT. Looking forward to this one. In the Shadows, Resistance of France, 1943 to 1944. By GMT. We'll see you all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, guys. Everyone have a good evening. We got quite a few other games that showed up from our list, so we've got to get those games unboxed as well. So we'll do those coming up next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. We'll see you guys next time.